Na Shintaku. This is Na Shintaku session. This is for chronological order, so when we animate and manga this. If any player is caught watching this, D&D will suffer DM consequences. I repeat, any participants playing in this D&D will suffer DM consequences for watching this video. This video is not for you to watch. This video is for continuity purposes, so that when the evolution comes to animate or manga this, we have all the continuity already documented and recorded. If any player is caught, because I will know, if any player is caught watching these sessions, you will face DM consequences. Alright, the warning has been set out. Now that seriousness is out the way, let's have some fucking fun. Okay. Alright.
Okay, so what all do you know about like my session up to this point? It's like
Right
give me
now, what Geo told me was you was training with two owls and you had a Yamanaka kid with you.
okay. Did he give you any information? Cause I was at like the beginning of my like second year, and I was going to be taking a trip to a mentor at this point in time to figure out, not figure out, but learn Kakke Genkai from him.
Alright. Do you are you out just looking for a random master or do you have one
Well,
specifically in mind?
I've I brought this up earlier on. Well, okay, this is you're the DM, so I can say this. So I brought this up during when we had the battle between the Four Tails, and after that, I was going to go do that, but then like we figured out that I couldn't like learn the Yin style or anything like that, so I like postponed it. But he already gave me like information on it and stuff like that, which was like it was going to be a mentor in the Land of Grass, which is like kind of like this island in the middle of the sea. So I would have to travel to like the edge of like where the not our kingdom is, but like a general map is to where like the sea is. Travel by boat to there. But then like when I brought it up at this time when I was like actually able to do it, he was like, "We'll probably just still go on that like same particular happenstance." But I don't know from your perspective because you're a new DM, so like I want to do it in the way that you perceive is best.
Nah, I mean I have no idea what you got going on, so that's all I really know is that right now you chilling with a Yamanaka kid in the forest, training some owls. So if you want to go to the land of grass looking for this master, I pulled up the Shinobi map, so let me look for the land of grass, frost, ice, earth, vegetables, keys, grass. Grass, you do not have to travel that. Okay, is not looking at the map, and all right.
Okay then. Well, before I do that, I'll probably do a few like RP like things before I leave the village
Nah,
because
you
I
good,
do
bro.
not want to get in trouble. Well, no, it's just like we were like not like responsible adults, but we're like treated as such now that like we're treated. So like I try to follow the like respectful command and stuff like that. But I'm training and I look at Lux and I'm like, I'll have to
Who's luck?
leave for
That's the
some time.
Yamanaka kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I look at Lux and I'm like, your training seems like it's getting better, but I will have to leave for some time. I promise that I will help you complete some missions when I get back.
Said, where you heading to?
Um, to be honest with you, my friend, it's a secret. I don't particularly want to let anyone know where I'm going.
No.
Respectfully.
As he frowned, he said, "Listen, bro." He said, as he frowned, like, "Damn, I wouldn't mind tagging along with you. There's really nothing for me to do here besides just train.
I look at you and I was
Everyone is
like,
dead."
I look at you and I'm like, once you become Chunin, I'll be willing to take you on more adventures. But until that point, my friend, since you're getting, I'm not going to take you outside of the village. I, as a Chunin, cannot be responsible for you.
Um, as he sat there in his pouch, he said, "Pretty confident in my own skills. I was able to take you on."
I look at him and I'm like, homie, I I beat you with a two-piece combo, but we're not gonna go into that. Like,
As he
it'll be
fronts.
okay, Lux. Just continue practicing, and like, once you get up in some levels, because like, when I first met him, he was at like level 4 as like an NPC, and like he didn't get a chance to become a Chunin because of the whole like incident, as we like to label it.
Mhm.
But because of that, it killed like his fellow teammates, so he didn't get a chance to actually take anyone to the Chunin exam. So I went out of my way to go and help him and to get up in the levels and stuff because he's like the run of the litter of the like Yamanaka clan and like Hero, which is like the like best Yamanaka in like our universe at the moment in time, like
Mhm.
for like creative NPCs.
Mhm.
He's like trying to train him up, but he's like kind of disappointed in him because he's just like kid just has a rough life. Like his like he lost his like mom before the incident and then lost like his dad retrospect. Okay, like he lost his mom in like the incident and then lost his dad in the Konoha crush. From like so like the nigga's just having like a super bad life and I'm just like I got you homie
Mhm. All right.
like the world's not all bad.
All right. Did Gio tell you this kid's like nature, chakra nature, or anything?
Yes, I want to say so. I believe he knows Earth.
All right.
I'm waiting for my page to load up. I'm using my PC, so it's a little bit different than normal.
Hmm.
1 second. Like, fucking load up. You should all be there. Stop fucking with me.
Because if not, I already got him a style.
Okay. Well, either way, that works. Why is my stuff not popping up?
Okay.
But, on that note, I look at him, I'm like, I have to go to the Hokage's office, so I'll be back, and I'll come to you as soon as I get back to the village. Just continue training.
It's just fine. Whatever. Said you're just gonna abandon me like everyone else does.
I look at him, in the mask, and I was like, I made a promise to you, and I'm a man of my word. But in order to get you stronger, I have to get stronger myself. I refuse to let any of my friends get in danger or anyone under me.
Hmm. Yeah,
Oh,
you could tell this man's
motherfuckers.
upset, but he's a system. But you could visually tell that the man's upset. He's definitely feeling some type of way.
Things will get better. I promise. Just continue training. Training is the key.
All right.
Bro, why is this not popping up? Grab my phone.
Oops, Smart lagged out. Side note, guys, this nigga's gonna need help on this journey. But let's see how Naj Sintaku fails in the Shinobi world as you wait for his appearance to arise once more in the story. Now, will he be a prevalent character?
Hear me?
We shall find
Sorry,
out.
I tripped over my LAN cord, so it cut off my internet connection.
It's all good, bro.
But I am back. But I go to the Hokage's office to speak to Tsunade.
All right.
What all did he tell you about Tsunade and stuff like that between me and her?
He didn't say nothing about that.
Oh, sad face. Well,
Alright, but
I
as
was
you... Huh?
I was gonna say I was doing monthly gambling sessions with her, and like the other higher ups it was kind of like a little reprieve from work and all that stuff. But we would do monthly gambling sessions, and I would just chill and play cards with them.
Alright.
But go to Tsunade, and well, I mean, I go to the Hokaga's office.
As you go to the Hokaga's office, you see 10 people waiting outside before you.
I frown slightly as I wait patiently.
Alright. Tick tock, tick tock. The passing of time goes. And it's finally your turn as you proceed to knock on the door and you hear it come in.
As I walk up, I'm like, "Hello, Tsunade. How are you doing today?"
Said, oh, Shintaku, how are you? What do I
I'm
owe
doing
these
pretty
pleasant
well.
visits?
I'm like, to be honest with you, I would more than love to play some cards with you right now, but I was actually asking permission to leave the village. I wanted to go pursue a master of a particular Kenkai Genkai style within the land of the grass.
So what, you asking me to, for...
I'm asking permission to essentially leave the village on this pursuit of gaining more strength.
As she get up, it looks out the window. Says, She says, fine. If I allow you to do this, you must help me win the next gambling game. As she smiles.
I look at Tsunade and I'm like, I don't rig games, dear. It's all in luck. If we rig the game, it takes away the fun.
So, as she frowns. Yeah,
I smile though, and I'm like, how about this though? I'll pay for your next pot in the game. I'll put down the money so you can gamble.
Charisma real quick.
Yeah, give me 1 second. 21.
Alright, she's with it. Give me 2 seconds, I'm gonna get some water.
Gotcha. Tsunade is always a fun person.
Okay, I'm back.
What up?
Alright, she sits there, she says, fine, I'll take your offer. But on a serious note, who are you planning to accompany you on this trip? Because, the land of grass is not, in too much of a good standing with the leaf.
I look at her as I put my here and where like, I checked what would be where my mask is, and I'm like, well, to be honest with you, I didn't plan to take anyone on my trip. I didn't feel as if I felt like it would be too much to ask for Joni to accompany me, especially since we're rebuilding back up to where we were. Well, at this point, like a year in, we would be like stable, but we'd still probably be building the Leaf Village back up.
Yeah. She said some. She sighed. She said, "If you're confident in your skills to go at it alone, go ahead. You have my blessings. But I advise pack up well and be on guard."
I look at her, I'm like, I will, as I bow. I'm like, thank you for that. And I was like, I will probably leave within a week's time, just to give you a heads up.
All right.
As I proceed to go off, uh, and leave the village, or not leave the village, but leave the office.
All right. You leave the office. Walking outside. Put your hands up in the sun because the sun's glaring. It's midday. What do you do?
I go to the Sarotobi district.
All right.
And I enter and go up to the third shrine.
You walk home. You see a giant statue of the Lord Dorokage.
As I make a small prayer and I ask for his protection on this journey.
All right. Paid your respects.
Look up at him outside of the prayer and I'm like, I'm trying to walk the right path and not fall where my ancestors fell. I hope you can see one day where I get to. As like I leave off.
All right. And roll a probability check.
I'm going to spend the next week training on Yen up until level 8.
I said roll a probability.
Oh, a probability. My bad. Okay, I'm going to do. I'm feeling low for some odd reason. I should have said hi. God damn it.
All right. You don't feel anything after the prayer. You just keep walking.
As I train for the next week.
Oh, what you mean train? Like you're in the village training?
I go to the training fields.
All right. I thought you was about to head out.
Oh, I told her that I was going to head out in a week because I wanted to make some preparations beforehand. Because if I'm gonna go alone, I want to make sure that I'm fully capable, like within like my quote unquote mindset.
All right.
Because like with hearing that it's not a good standing, that's why like I didn't just run off. I'm like I'm gonna prepare and make sure that I'm ready.
Word. Which word?
I also plan to go to the shop at the end of the training, but also since getting into the second year, this being level 8, I wanted to.
All right. So what are you training on for a week? Smart. Oh. What the fuck this guy said? He said yen. Oh, this is awkward stream. do I do with the passing time? Hmm. Gotta figure out what fucking Genkai he wants in the master. Hmm. Think I'll come up with something. Hopefully the idea is original. I'm curious now.
Yo, sorry.
Yep.
PS4 overheated. Fucking turned off. But I'm back.
Alright.
But, anywho, I'm going to go train.
Alright. What are you training on?
Yensa, I'm gonna work on the Jutsus up to level 8.
Alright. So what, you just... Alright, because right now you're level 7, so you just be practicing.
Oh, I thought going into the second year we proceeded a level. Like last time I played, I was supposed to go up to level 8. That's the only reason I was doing this whole trip.
Alright, so... Go ahead, roll for the 7 days.
Give me a second. I wanna look up where the fuck Naruto D&D thingy. Also, since I don't have to sleep, does that help with, rules towards that? Since I'm actually spending like a full 24 hours.
Yes and no, because even though you can't sleep, you do face exhaustion.
I don't though.
You don't face exhaustion?
Nope, because I'm undead.
Alright, possibly.
We can send stuff in chat. Hold up. Ah, fucking shit! I keep on forgetting that like this thing is not popping up in my notes. Just fucking sync already. Stop being a bitch. Okay. Okay. So roll my 7, you said?
Yeah, roll for 7 days.
Is that just a nat 20? Not nat 20, but just a d20.
Yeah.
1,
Alright.
2. Okay, so oh, 7.
How many you did? That's 7?
Yeah.
Alright, let me look at the rules. You get, the basic and the magic lantern.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. You get basic, and yin enhancement. So right
That's
now.
enough for what I need. I just like in my character's mind, he doesn't want to go to a new master without at least like knowing something within both fields of what I'm going to have to use to like combine. He feel like it would be like kind of disrespectful. Okay, but on that note, I am going to go to the shop.
Where'd you make your way to the shop and where'd you just walk into the store and the guy says, "Oh, hello, sir. How may I help you today?"
I'm like, I was interested in buying some wares, to be honest with you.
What do you mean, where's? As he look at you sideways.
I'm like, well, um, I was looking for chakra pills and snake poison and blast bombs, paper bombs, what else? Trying to think of everything else that we need on this journey. Owl food. Need that too. Um,
It looks, we don't have our food here. This is more of a weapon shop.
I look at them, I'm like, oh, that's fine. They eat ramen anyway, so. But could you take care of the other things?
Yeah. How much, like, quantity you want of each?
Ten of each.
Uh, 10 of each. Give me 2 seconds, real quick. All right. So, what you said? You said blast bombs.
Paper bombs, vials of snake poison, like essentially things that do necrotic damage, and then chakra pills. Chakra pills.
Hmm.
Okay.
Which color?
Which color?
Hmm.
What do you mean, which color?
Like you talking about chakra pills just to restore your chakra?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Okay. So.
I don't understand why this thing's been fucking difficult.
Alright. You owe the man. Da, 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 3,300,000. $3,330,000 in gold pieces.
Give me a second. As I look. Fucking stupid. Okay. I look at him and I'm like, hey, as I'm looking at my change purse, I'm like, I think I might have overstretched my purse book, or not purse book, but price range. I was like, how much for, well, half that?
As a guy
As I also
frowns.
ask, do you guys have any scrolls or anything cool like that?
Uh, half of that is one 165,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
And no, unfortunately, we had a robbery, so there's no scrolls.
Bad face. Okay. Um. Uh, take away the paper bombs. And then just the blast bombs, the vials of, snake poison and chocolate pills. Sorry to do this to you. I'm just looking at it, and that's like all the money that I've saved for like the fucking year that I've been working, and like, I know it's just like a game, but that still hurts. Like, it's like every single penny. Jesus fucking Christ.
I feel you. Give me 2 seconds.
But I do want to be prepared for this journey just in case. Because the money doesn't matter if I die, so.
All right. So you said take away the paper bombs. 5. That's 155,000 gold pieces.
155?
Yep.
I try to haggle with them as I look at my change purse. I'm like, I got 132 right here. Try to roll a charisma roll.
I mean, you have to roll that with disadvantage, man. This man just got robbed.
Yeah, that is true. Stop, still gonna try it.
The nigga rolled 8, so.
Oh, well, I rolled a disadvantage, I got an 8, so.
He said, how about this? I take away half. I take away 4. I give you 2 chakra pills instead of 5.
I look at him. I was like, for 132?
For 132, let me see real quick. Yes.
I tell him, deal, as I hand him all the money that I own.
Alright, lit. Yeah, he gives you everything in like a little like satchel, kind of like a little backpack. You feel me? Hooking you up.
Nice. Your chocolate pills. What did the vials of poison I bought do? Exactly.
You only have 5, and they do 1d8 necrotic damage after every turn.
After every turn?
Well, every other turn.
Okay then. Okay, I'm ready to set off at this point. As I go to my owls, and I'm like, I look at Hakiri, and I'm like, I need you to stay here and let me know if there's any trouble and fly to me. As I go to Yoma, and I'm like, I'm ready to take off as I hop on his back.
How are I'm assuming if you're jumping on these birds back, they're fucking massive.
Yeah, they're like 7 foot. Well, okay. For like a regular adult, they couldn't carry them, but since I'm stuck at the age of 11 for the rest of my life, I can fly with them and fly on top of them because I'm like a lighter thing. If that like kind of like
Word.
that. So
All right.
like if I was with you guys and like for instance I went to go like as Gotaro like yo let's go like my birds would probably struggle trying to fly with you unless like we did like lighted boat or something.
Oh, all right. All right. So you start to fly and make your way to the land of grass.
Oh, I don't know how far that is, so gonna have to let me know.
All right. Well, since you're flying, if you was walking, I'll say it'll take you 3 probability checks, but since you're flying, it'll take you 2 probability checks.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna go with a low. Get a 10. I'll reroll that. I'm gonna go with a low. Nice, I got an 8.
Wait, hold up. I gotta refresh my page because that shit popped up backwards for me. Okay. So the first week is smooth and fly, you feel me? You know you have to land to camp so the bird can rest and whatever. Um, Give me 2 seconds because I'm trying to decide. Nope. All right. So word, you just sitting there chilling, camping for the night, fucking eating. Yeah, go to set off again and roll your next probability check.
Oh, I don't sleep, eat, or breathe, so like I was making food for like Yoma and feeding
Yeah.
him ramen.
Oh yeah, the bird. The bird needs the rest.
Yep. He's my friend and my living creature. He's my buddy.
Sword.
But I'm going to uh I'm gonna say hi. I'm gonna say hi. Hey, I got a 12.
All right.
This is scary. Like, you get a little anxiety before every probability roll. Like,
Respectively. Hold up. I need to grab my charger real quick for some things.
understandable.
Here it is. All right, but second week you smooth and you finally make it to the border of the border. Yeah, the border of grass country and fire country. Do you continue to
Nice.
fly in or do you walk the rest of the way?
I have Yama bring me down to the ground, and I'm like, stay within whistling distance, but stay out of sight. As I go to walk up to the village.
Well, you right now you're at the border. That's gonna take at least like one more. I say like a one more probability check, but like it's a half probability check. Feel me?
Understandable. Yes, I want to do it this way. I don't want to be perceived as an enemy just flying into their village. I want to take like almost like a diplomatic approach, so I'll risk the probability roll.
All right. Give me 2 seconds.
Um,
All right.
just let me know when you want me to roll it.
You go ahead.
I'm feeling a high. And a 17.
All right. So you make it to the outskirts of this village. Uh, Roll a perception check.
I get advantage on said perception checks. My wisdom. It's far. don't think I could get much better than that, but I'll roll another one to see if I can get a nat 20. Well, I'm glad I like like fuck it. Fuck it. Was it fuck it.
Alright. Well, you walk onto this village, crossing this bridge, and you see 3 people guarding the gate and the main entrance and whatever. You see these long walls stretching at least 120 foot high, 10 inches thick. You notice that you can't see through the walls with any, special ability if you had any. But word, you just notice these 3 people at the front gate. What do you do?
Walk up
You walk up to these
casually.
people. All right, so as you walk up to these people, you see the 2 guards say, "Halt! What are you doing here? State your business."
I put my hands up and I'm like, I am here from the land of Leaf. I'm looking for a
Leave.
master.
What does the leaf? The leaf has no business here.
I put my hands up and I'm like, to be honest with you, I'm just here to learn from a master that I heard knows the special Kekkei Genkai.
What Kekkei Genkai you speak of? What special master?
As I speak of Shade Style, and I tell them that I'm not too sure who the master is, I just know that his origin originates from the Land of Grass.
As yeah, roll charisma. Oh my god, you fucking cat. I love you, but no.
Or a 19.
Alright.
Cards.
Okay. The guard is like, roll a probability check.
I want to say hi. I got an 8. God damn it, I should have said low.
He says, right now, Master Shigetsu, fuck it. Master Shigetsu is not in the village right now. He's out on an important mission.
I was like almost disheartened. I was like, do you know how long the mission will take? It was quite a travels here. I was just curious.
It'll take. Roll a 1d12 for me.
1d12.
Approximately 9 days.
I'm like, may I gain passage into the village to pay at a, or sleep at a tavern? Not tavern. Jesus Christ, fucking. What are they called? Inns. Inns. That's the word I'm looking for. Inn.
She says, You're allowed to walk through the village, but you will be monitored. Because we still don't know if you're a spy from the Leaf.
I have no ill will here, but I understand.
Alright.
I look at them and I'm like, I'll make sure not to cause trouble.
Okay, so.
As I go to the tavern of the village.
Alright, and you have 16 guards with you, escorting you.
Jesus fucking Christ.
As you make your way
I look back as I go into the tavern and I'm like, if you guys would like, I'm going in here to perform. If you want to stop by, take a drink, and enjoy some music.
Perform? What do you mean perform?
I was like, yeah, I have 9 days to kill. I might as well make some money. I was like, I'm actually a traveling performer as well.
We don't have too many traveling performers to here.
I was like, I'm actually fairly brand new. I've just started working the last year on it, and I'm known around the Leaf Village and the Leaf Village region. I'm slowly trying to spread out and go around the Great Nations.
He said, possibly. If there's not anything, going on.
I'm like, well, I'll be here for the rest of the night, guys. If you, want to go about your business and be here performing.
Alright. So you walk into the tavern, you see Oh, pretty fair lady. She rolled a 12 out of a 20. And she says, "Hi, how can I help you today?"
I speak to her and I'm like, "Hello, I am Nash Shintaku, and I am a traveling performance artist. I do spoken word poetry around local taverns around the Leaf Fields area, and I've slowly started to spread out from that point. I would like to provide um, a performance tonight at compensation for some money in some way or form."
She says, As she looks around town, she said, "This place might use some livening up. Like you said, we don't get too many performers around here because, everyone wants to be a shinobi. And, war is always imminent."
I look at her and I'm like, "That's exactly why I think we need a little art to liven up the world. Very dreary nowadays."
Alright. Well, oh shit. My bad. I'm fucking petting my cat and she fucking like did a backflip randomly. Um, alright. This girl's kind of geeked out, It's pretty boring for her in a land of grass if you're not a shinobi. And, word, she's with it.
Like, well, can we discuss a payment arrangement?
And, sure. And what you was thinking of. Like, how do you know, as she has no idea, how to go about this.
I look at her and I'm like, "To be honest with you, the shows that I've done from this point have been ranging from anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000, but I'm always willing to work with you, my dear."
And she means, wait. I gotta pay you 5 to 10,000?
Yes, but I promise that my performance will bring people in.
Hmm. I sit
And
there.
I promise that your bar, if you guys happen to do a tip system, you'll have a good night at the bar as well.
Hmm. She says, that's pretty pricey, and I don't have. I already live bill to bill trying to upkeep the place.
I look at her and I'm like, "You know what? I like you. The first time could be for free. I just appreciate the chance to be able to go out and perform and not be treated hostile." The first nice person I met in the grass village.
Hmm. I said, yeah. A lot of people have to be tough around here. Being a smaller country, having the great nation surround us.
I look at her disheartened, and I was like, "I could understand that. I'm hoping one day it will change."
She looks up, just looking up at the ceiling, daydreaming. She says, "I hope so." But until then, so how do we go about spreading the word of this thing?
Um, how long is your tavern open? And what time of day is it that
24
I arrive
hours.
there? 24 hours? I will spend a portion of the day going around, promoting it and stuff, and then I will bring people in, and then I'll perform one or another, and then my performance will be for a set amount of time, and then hopefully, people get word of your tavern and it starts bringing more business for you.
And she says, as like the anime, like nodding, absorbing information type shit deal. You feel what I'm saying?
hmm
She says, so you plan to perform for all 9 days or just one day?
I was planning to perform for all 9 days for you if you allowed me.
Hmm.
And
Says,
each day I would take the same amount of time to go and promote it, make sure that people know about your tavern and business, and then, once I leave, hopefully they continue coming back because they love the food and drinks here.
yes, She says, smiles like, yeah, I got a secret family recipe that people die for.
But let's get that famous, my dear.
All right. Well, she said, I'm gonna go watch the kitchen, make sure we have everything supplied on booze and food for the upcoming days.
I told her thank you, and I was like, "I will be back shortly." I was like, "Hey, do you know where a shop to sell things is, just by chance?"
And she says, yeah, roll a probability check.
Hi.
Yeah, it's right across the street.
Like, okay, thank you. I'll be back shortly. As I go to proceed to go in there.
Alright, you walk to the shop, you see a husky old man with a monocle on saying, "Oh, how can I help you today, young lad?"
Like, hello, sir. I was actually in the market to sell something. I need to get a little bit of money to for a business venture, essentially.
Okay. If you selling, I might. If it's selling and it's worth anything, I will buy it.
I look at him and I'm like, well, as I take out 3 blast bombs, I'm like, how much will you buy for these?
Hmm. Sit
As
there
like,
and just shakes his head and gets back. He's like, "Sorry, son. I'm more of the, treasure, gold, jewelry, pawn shop kind of deal, not
I
weapons."
look, I look at him. I'm like, pawn shop kind of deal, huh? I was
Yeah.
like, what type of mask do you have? As I point to the one that's on my face, I'm like, this is actually a mask from a family or from a. I hesitate, but I'm like family member. It's been in a It's been in our family for generations.
Hmm.
From what
As
I
he
remember, it's called the Mask of the Fallen, Fallen Hero.
cat, stop taking your fucking claws in my leg, please. Mask of the Fallen. Let me look this mask up real quick. All right. So he says, as he goes to let his hands out, trying to gesture to you, give him the mask so you can expect it.
So I take out the mask and hand it to him.
Hmm. And he put on his giant monocle, expecting a mask, looking at it. He said, for this, I could probably give you. And he said, there scratching his chin. Probably eight 800 gold pieces.
800 gold pieces. I look around and I'm like, how much are your mask here, genuinely?
Oh, 1,000 plus.
I'm like, any way that we can haggle to where I could get a mask and that 800 pieces? As roll a charisma roll. I rolled solo, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bro, this man is a well lucrative businessman.
Hey! We rolled a 5 though.
Alright. He says, that's not really much of a deal for me, sonny. I gotta pay bills, have family take care of. I give you 800 gold pieces plus $1,000 mask. I just lost $1,800 for a
I look at
mask
him
that I could only
and I'm
probably sell
like,
for, as he looks at it again, 1,000. So I lost an $800 profit.
I look disheartened and I'm like, hmm. As I gesture to get the mask back, I'm like, I
Alright.
sadly enough can't take that deal.
So as he
I
said,
was
this
like, do
is
you know where the town weapon shop is?
around the corner. He says, you can do trade-ins, but I can't give you money and a mask. That's just bad business. As
I
he
look at him,
likes.
I'm like, I can understand it, my friend. I was like, maybe another day. As I leave the pawn shop,
All right.
head to the weapon shop.
All right. You start making your way down to the weapon shop. You see a slender man walking. He said, "Hello, son." Well, he looks pretty young, like in his 20s. He says, "What's up, man? How can I help you?" And he looks.
I
He's
look at
like,
him.
"You're pretty you're pretty you look pretty young to be buying weapons or small."
I look at him, I'm like, I'm not here to particularly buy weapons. I'm here to sell something, my friend.
Okay.
As I pull out
What do
3
you have in
blast
mind?
bombs and place them on the counter. I'm like, how much for these?
Hmm. Picks up the bass bombs. Start to inspect them. Roll a probability check.
A high. Got an 11.
He said, "How about this? I'll give you 7,000 for each."
I'm like, you sure you can't do any more? As a roll of charisma. Jesus Christ.
He says,
I'm like, that'll be fine. I
"You're a
appreciate
stranger
it.
around here. Understand?"
I look at him, I'm like, hey, the money's going back into the town economy. You best believe that. As I look at him, I'm like, thank you, I appreciate it.
All right. He gives you 21,000 gold pieces, and you give him 3 blast bombs.
I'm like, thank you. As I go back to the tavern, and I go to speak to the lady.
All right. You see her. You see her having a little checklist of walking around the restaurant, making sure everything's in stock, frantically cleaning the place, trying to get it as shabby as possible.
I look at her, and I'm like, I give her the 21,000 gold, and I'm like, here, use this to give away free food and drinks for the next 9 days, and for anything else that you happen to need to use it for.
She says, "Oh, thank you, thank you. I will. This would be a great help."
I'm like, I'll be off to promote this. I'll be back shortly.
She says, "All right, I got a lot. Got a lot to work. A lot of work to do here."
As I'm off, as I go around town screaming that there will be a show at, said tavern, and that there would be free food and drinks provided for the next 9 days that I'm doing the show at that time.
Go ahead, roll charisma.
11.
He calls one guy's attention, and
I I emphasize free food and drinks more so than the show, as I roll another charisma roll.
all right.
Like that should in my character's mind, he's like, that should really sell it. Like, as I just scream, like, free food and drinks and
You call 3 people's attention. Go ahead, roll a probability check.
I'm going to roll a high. I rolled a 20.
All right. So, word.
What was that for?
You'll find out later. But word. You got anything else to say? Because not like that. But like, are you still out there promoting?
Yep, I'm gonna promote until like I would say near dusk, like around the time where people would go for dinner or go to the tavern most likely.
All right, word. So you spent the day, yelling, shouting on a soapbox or a box of potatoes
Do I
about
do any more
this.
rolls or
I mean, not yet. Not
okay?
really.
Well,
Word. So, word. So you spent the day fucking shouting out, promoting your show, whatever, in the tavern, letting know where people could find it, and you start to see nightfall comes, or nightfall approaches.
and I'm like, well, it's time to see the fruit of my endeavors for the first day.
All right.
As I go back to the tavern.
Alright, you make your way back to the tavern. Right now, the lady has it all spick and span up. Everything's filled up to the top. Food is getting cooked.
Mhm.
Alright,
Nice.
so
Oh,
she says, "Alright, I have everything set up."
I'm like, I thank her. I'm like, I tried my best in promotion, but I will try even harder tomorrow.
She's just like, okay. Alright, so you start to get ready for the show, and you hear a knock on the door. Roll the perception check.
Hmm. Damn it, it's still not even high. Bro, I swear on advantage checks I always get like low numbers.
Mhm. Um,
And the dice are never in my favor.
oof.
What was the
You
first thing?
see 26 people standing outside waiting. Come inside.
I look confused. I'm like, hello.
Say,
Um,
hey, isn't this where the show is? And with the free food and booze?
I look at him. I'm like, yes. Come on in and enjoy yourself. The show should start shortly.
Alright. Right now you got 26 people just in the shop doing their thing.
I'm like, guys, don't forget to tip your bartender for the great service tonight.
Mm-hmm.
As I get on the stage to get ready to perform.
Alright.
As I perform 5 songs. So, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And roll like 3 probability checks for me, please.
Um, I? Ah, damn it. Hi. Damn it. I failed one. Hi. Nice. And then I'm just gonna go with hi again. Fuck it at this point. Okay, I passed 2 and failed 1.
Throughout your concert, in the middle of the concert, 17 more people entered, and towards the end, 19 more people came in to end the night. Day 726, thank you for the follow, man. Shout out to you.
As I finish my set, and I go to speak to the bartender.
Alright. As you see, the bar is extremely busy. You can't really talk too much.
I'm like, to be honest with you, I think I'll perform another set since there's so many people here. As I go back on the stage and gather everyone's attention.
Give me 2 seconds.
And I say right before I do my set, I'm like, thank you for everyone attending, thank you for coming out. I'm like, this is gonna be like you guys can consider it a festival of sorts here for like the next 9 days. Just come out and enjoy music, fun, and festivities. Don't never forget the name Na Shintaku as I perform another 5 songs.
Alright.
Um,
Let's just say this stretch, you started at night, you did the 5 songs. Now it's kind of like 2, 3 in the morning. You performing another song would be like 6, 7, like dawn.
oh,
So technically, it'd just be like the new day, kind of. So like I was thinking like 5 songs is every like you do 5 songs. You do a total
uh,
of 10 songs a day, like 5 in the morning and 5 at night.
I can feel that.
All right, so you rolled a 20 on the first one. Okay. Go ahead, roll your mop. Ah, I fucked up with that. Roll your roll again for the songs. Okay.
That's kind of a good set list.
Okay. How
Pretty good
many?
performance.
That was one, two, three. You need to do one more.
Oh, did you not count the top one?
The top one. Oh, the 21. Oh, the
Yeah.
20. Okay. Oh, okay. I
You,
did
you
not see
see
that.
it?
Yeah, I see it
Yeah.
now. I
So
see it.
like
I see it. I
that's
see it.
why I said that's a good set list because it's like
Okay.
the first song's good, the second song was great, the third song was kind of like all right, and then like song after that was amazing, and then it ended on like a pretty decent note. Like
Yeah.
not too bad of a set list. It's pretty decent.
All right. Roll 3 probability checks.
Fuck, low, fast.
Hold up. Give me a second.
Give me a second.
All right. Go ahead.
High. Okay, I failed that one. I'm gonna with high this. Or at least passed that one. So I passed two and failed one.
Okay.
Still not too bad.
All right. You notice some people from the first night, like who came at nighttime, starting to get a little tired. So like 11 people left, but the total people for the first day is 86 right now stayed.
Okay. So like at this point, would this be like the second day,
Yeah,
like dwindling down, and
yeah,
like in the afternoon and stuff like that?
yeah. It's the second
Okay.
day. Start of the second day.
As I just go to perform, five more
Go.
songs.
All right. Write down first day 86 people.
First day, 86 people. Give me one
Yeah.
second.
And after that, you can roll your 5 real quick. I'm gonna get a donut. I'll be back. Oof! I'm sorry, kitty. You okay?
One, two, three, four, five.
Smart.
What up?
Oh, roll 4 probability checks, please.
No problem. I wrote my 5 rolls for you.
Hmm.
Again, I want to say, it's still not a bad, set list. Not every song could be great. I know that as an artist myself, but, still, decent performance.
Oh yeah. Hey, kitty, you out my room?
Also, as the DM, like for your perspective, because like this is your first time seeing it, this is supposed to make money overall. That's why I'm spending money to make money essentially. That's why like I'm letting them see like, oh, I'm going to make you guys money. I'm gonna show you how many people I bring and stuff like that, and then like get word spread around the Ninja Nations. That way, like people are asking me like, hey, come to like our city and perform. Like we will pay you. Like,
I kind of, yeah. I think I got it. I think I got some shit cooking. All right, so roll probability check for me, bro.
well, another probability you said?
Yeah, 4.
4 of them? Okay, oh, last one. High. High. Last thing, high? That's 4. Let's go! 4 for 4!
All right, in the afternoon, 148 people are there.
Nice.
As you know, you chill for a bit, get some drinks, smoking whatever's there, I'm assuming.
I'm just speaking to people. My character doesn't eat or drink, so he's just like mingling and stuff like that. And like during the nights where like I guess like even though the tavern's open 24 hours, well, I mean, if it's open 24 hours, would that give me 3 of these rolls? Or like or like if not, during the period where I'm not performing, I'm gonna help her clean up the tavern and like make sure that it's cleanliness and all that stuff.
Huh.
Like almost be like an extra hand around.
Nerd. I mean, right now people's been pretty cordial with it.
Okay, then that's good.
They're having a good time.
But let me write down the number you just told me. You said what was it? This would be like the second day, I guess. 142nd people or 40 something.
Yep. Well, this is half the day. So you don't have to write. Yeah, you don't have to like really write this down. This is main point, like at the end of the day.
Okay then. I feel like I got my notes to work on my computer. I'm so happy. Okay. I had it up on my dual screen, so that's why it wasn't loading on this screen. Makes a lot of sense now. I'm not used to having 2 computer screens.
Yeah, word.
On that note, I guess I continue performing.
Yep. What the fuck is this
another
playing?
5 rolls.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, even with the 2 low numbers, still a decent performance. Like the first one was like a nat 20. The second 2 songs had no chance to stand against that. Coochie.
Go ahead, roll 4 probabilities.
Oh Jesus. Low. Nice. Pass. Low. Pass another one. Nice. High. Nice. Pass that one. High. Pass that one. Nice.
The end of day 2, you had 173 people.
Nice. As I clean up and get ready for the next show.
Alright. Go ahead. This is day 3.
One. 2. 4. 5.
Alright. Roll the 4 probability checks.
High. I failed that one. Low. Failed that one. Low. Yes, pass on high. That was a neutral, so high. I failed that one, so I failed 3 and passed 1.
All right. You have 162 people currently. Go ahead and roll for like your second time.
Gotcha. I rolled those 5. Then I assume probabilities, the 4.
Give me a second.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
High. Damn.
Hold up.
High. Damn. High. Fuck! I've already committed. High. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, the third day is just not my day.
All right. You have on the end of the third day, you have 130 people.
So clean up and get ready for the next day.
All right. Stay 4.
Jesus.
All right.
Keep faith, keep faith. I got 9 days. This is technically like halfway through.
Go ahead. Roll the 4.
High. That's neutral. High. Nice. High. Nice. Low. Nice. Low. Nice. Past these 4. That makes up for yesterday, at least.
All right.
94. Right.
Go roll another 5.
2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus.
Before you start, this performance, you had 152 people.
Jeez. Abilities.
Yes, sir.
High. Nice. High.
I can hear you right now. What you said?
Oh, I said high for the first one, but I said high for the second one and failed. So I passed one, failed one. High. Nice, and then low. Damn it. I passed 2, failed 2.
At the end of day 4, you have 139 people. Go ahead and roll for day 5.
Hold up.
I said you could roll. Oh,
That was I'm writing this down as I'm going along, so I had to write the next few days in like the bracket of what I'm doing. So you said 130 something people?
139.
Okay, then I'm gonna roll my next 5 then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me a second. All rules. Rules of 1. So there. Low. Nice. Low. Damn. Low. Yes. High. Damn. So I failed 3, passed 1.
Okay. Okay. L3.
1, 2, 3,
140.
and this is for that was for the 5 for the next or the evening of the 5th day. Do my probabilities. Which let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
High. Fuck. High. Fuck. High. Okay. High. Fuck. I passed 1, failed 3.
125 people. We roll for day 6. Jesus, 3 more days. Fuck. We about to compress this.
One, two, four, five. There goes those 5.
Alright. I'm ready.
I know I wrote the 5 for day 6 in the morning or early afternoon.
Yeah, I'm ready for the probabilities.
Okay. High. Low. Damn. Low.
Give me a second.
Nice. High. Damn.
Alright.
And then 1, 2. Probabilities. High. Damn. Low. Low. High. Damn. Passed 2, failed 2.
101 people.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then high, high, low, low. So I pass all those. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright.
And then high, high, damn, low. That was reroll, so low, and then high. Damn. I think I passed 1. And that was day 7. I think that was the afternoon and
112.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. And then high. High. Low. Damn. Low? Okay. Pass 3, failed 1. And let me do 2, 3,
End of day 7, 145.
145. Yeah, that was beginning for day 8. I'll do the probabilities. So, high. That was a reroll. High. Failed. High. Passed. High. Pass again. Low. Nice. Failed 1, pass 3. I'll do the evening. 1, 2, 3, 5. I'll do the probabilities. So low. Oh, low. Damn. High? High? Nice. Okay. Fail 2, pass 2. That'd be the end of day 8.
157.
And as we come out day 9, I'll let them know this will be final day, and thank you for coming out every single night. Appreciate you guys for stopping by, and hope you enjoy the last day's performance. For probability rolls, so low. Fuck. Low. High. High. Nice. Failed 1, pass 3.
That's 4.
2, 3. And then probability rolls. High. 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 Low. Pass all those.
At
This
the
will
end
be
of
the
day
close.
9, 253. Roller
As I
push.
think Oh,
Huh?
what'd you say?
What'd you say?
I was gonna say, as I thank everyone with the last song performance, I'm like, thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate you. I'll try to stop by again and perform here. You guys have been wonderful.
Alright, they cheer. Roller perception. Wait, what do you do after you get off stage?
Spoken word. I go to speak to the bartender.
Alright, she says I could use a little extra hands behind the bar, if you don't mind. The crowd's riling in.
I look at her and I'm like, I can help out at least until everyone dwindles down.
Alright. Roller perception.
The 18.
You hear a group of drunk men talking about their mission on their way back, and you hear Shiryu. Or someone mentioned his name.
As I smile, and I look at the bartender. I'm like, do you think you got it handled from here, dear?
Roll the probability.
Uh, Hi. 14.
She says, yeah, I can handle it.
I was like, I'll be back to speak to you in a bit, though. And then I bowed to her. I'm like, thank you for allowing me to perform here. I appreciate it.
She said, no, thank you.
As I run off to try to catch up with the guy named Sheer, or at least a group of people.
Alright. You see them. You see a bunch of walk upon the table. You see 3 drunk men talking, playing cards.
I smile. I'm like, oh, you guys, um, play cards?
He said, yeah, we do. Well, does a brat like you have any concern about it?
I just smile and I'm just like, oh, I've picked it up in the last year. I've figured out that I've been fond of it. I play it back at my village with my friend all the time.
I'm like, alright, kid. You think you're so good? I don't mind taking your money.
Put my hands up, I'm like, oh, by no means did I say I was good. I was like, no, 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 no. And I also look at them and I'm like, oh, I have no money to spare. I'm broke.
Oh. What do you have to offer?
I look at them and I'm like, what do I have to offer? As I just look around and I'm like, as I rummage through my pockets, I pull out one chakra pill. I'm like, is this enough for a wager? As I look at it.
I sit there. Charisma. One person says, throw one more in there, and that's your entry in.
I smile and I'm like, sure, I got you guys. As I proceed to take out my other one and put it on the table.
Alright. Card
I
game
was like,
begin.
what? As I sit down, I'm like, what are you guys' names, by the way? I'm Naj.
One guy says his name is Koroto Kisan. Then you have Shirai, Uno, and Kakuin Koto.
So after they make their introductions, I'm like, hey, do you guys know of a person named Sengatsu? Just curious.
Uh, Roll intelligence check. That was a guy. He introduced himself to you. He's sitting in front of you.
Oh, okay then. I was like, oh, not bad. I might be a little inebriated and might not have heard it correctly. As I chuckle, I'm like, well, let's begin with this cards. We can talk after we get a few games in.
All right. So I don't know how Gio did it, but I guess you'll roll, and whoever has the highest roll out of the 4 you wins.
It was in the same way that charisma is used for like talking and stuff. When it comes to like sleight of hand and doing like skill-based things of luck, it's also used for as a modifier. So I would like roll contesting like how I perceived it. I would roll contesting like charisma rolls with them,
Okay.
like a set of hands. So like it depends on what type of cards we're playing. Are we playing like Blackjack 21 or something?
I don't know. I was just keeping a simple card game. Whoever rolls like the higher die wins. Awesome, like
Okay,
war.
let's get it then. I am ready.
All right, you two have competing. Rolls. He wins.
Uh, yep, they all win. Where did you add the charisma or did you just?
It's Dex.
Okay then.
It's Dex, not charisma.
Yes, give me 1 second. 4. Okay, well, shoot. I look at them and I'm like, well, darn. Doesn't seem like I've learned anything in the years of practice with her.
Hmm. I say, yeah, whoever taught you how to play cards must really suck.
I chuckle and I'm like, well, she's not the best gambler, but she has heart. I was like, you guys ready for another hand?
Said, you bet you.
I'm at a 14.
8,
Advancing.
12, 15.
Alright.
Oh, or I would say, let's just say K wins to keep it simple. I have to look back on the names
Okay.
on the stream, but word. He wins and roll one more time.
Okay.
All right, these two got a roll competing. All right, the guy you're looking for, he wins.
That's I'm like, I put my hands up. I'm like, you guys have cleaned me out.
Yeah.
Like, I can't afford to stay in any longer. But I look over to the guy that just as recently won. I'm like, but to be honest with you, I came over with the intentions of speaking to you in regards of learning and becoming your student.
You become my student. Why would you want to become my student?
I bow and I formally introduce myself as Naosh Shintaku, and I'm like, I heard that you know a particular Kekken Genkai style that's unique to one that I'm currently in tune with, and I was hoping that you would be able to teach me.
Charisma.
Nat 20.
All right. He said, kid, I like your style. Right now, as you can tell, I'm not in the best condition to do anything except have sex or sleep. Meet me tomorrow at this tavern, and we'll start your official day.
I smile. I'm like, okay. I was like, I have to go speak to the bar lady though. She did ask me to help her out, and I feel so rude leaving her by herself. So I was like, I bowed to him. I was like, I'll see you at the tavern tomorrow.
Yeah, as you see him and his buddies drink until they pass out. Literally, pass out at the tavern, right at the table.
I go to the bar lady, and I'm like, I hope that these 9 days have been lucrative for you, and you've made money.
She says, "Oh yes, yes, yes."
As I
She
smile, and
has
I'm like,
made. She has made 2,506 gold pieces.
I smile, and I go to roll a charisma, and I'm like, that seems worthy of letting other people know just how well I did within your region. And hell, I mean, even though I did it for free, seems like you should pay me.
Charisma.
I rolled a 16.
Alright. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ignore that.
Damn, her charisma is really high. Like, she's really persuasive.
Alright, she says, she's like, it's only the right thing to do as she passes you. Uh, a million Ryu. I mean, a million gold pieces.
Nice. So, like, I started out putting 21,000 down gold and made a significant profit. This business is going to be lucrative.
Yep, yep, yep. she sit there and says, alright, everyone's kind of passed out or taken down, so I'm gonna close up shop for the night. The men, they can sleep in the tavern, I don't mind. As day ends.
I sit here and I'm like, I'll watch out for you. To be honest with you, I don't sleep anyway, so I'll chill here for a second.
Alright, you just sitting there in an empty tavern at night, just chilling. The next day comes and the guy wakes up. Says, you kid, you're still here, I see. So you were serious about becoming my apprentice.
Sitting there cross-legged, I'm like, of course. You came all the way here, and I waited 9 days for you.
Yeah, no, no. Alright, son. We're smart. We'll put a pin on it right here because I'm fucking exhausted. But we'll leave off at you officially meeting a center. And he's willing to
Nice.
train you. Okay.
Bro, I made $1,000,000 gold for 9 days of performing. This is just gonna get better as it gets, like, bigger. Yes!
But what are you trying to learn?
Oh, Shade Style.
Okay. All right, listen now. All right. For any viewers, go ahead, stop, leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? You can like, you can do whatever. This is really not for you guys. Not to sound like a dick, but it's really not. But word again, any player caught watching these D&D streams will suffer DM consequences. You will feel my wrath. You don't want to feel my wrath because I'm a cool guy. Don't bring out the dick. So don't watch the sessions. And I will know by small hints. But again, thank you for ever stopped by. And this is John Shintaku session.